understand, a grocer has 400 pounds of coffee in stock. Okay, so the total stock is 400 pounds. Let's quickly write it down. Total stock is equal to 400 pounds, 20% of which is decaffeinated. So it has two parts. One is decaffeinated is 20%. That means 80% is not decaffeinated. If the grocer buys another 100 pound of coffee, of which 60% is decaffeinated. Alright, so this question is basically the question of mixture. There is another 100 pounds coming into the picture, and the decaf part of this is 60%. So here we have to quickly understand the total decaffeinated part is equal to 20% of 400 plus 60% of 100. That turns out to be 80 plus 60 is equal to 140. What percent by weight of the grocer's stock? Now the total stock becomes 400 plus the new stock, which is equal to 100, so 500, and the question is percentage. Decaf as percentage of total stock at this point of time is 140 over 500 times 100. That gives you 28%, and that is the answer of this question. So the answer is option A. Now, this is one approach to answer this question. There is also an alternative approach that I will quickly discuss with you, that's weighted average method. What that approach says is that the first has 20% decaffeinated, the next has 60% decaffeinated, and then the quantity of the first one is given 400 and the quantity of new is given 100. The question is, if we mix the two things, what is the final amount of percentage in the final mixture that we have? This is called alligation method or the weighted average method. In this method, what we do is we take the diagonal differences, which means I'm going to take the differences of 60 and x right this place and the other difference on the other side. So here I'm writing 60 minus x, and I'm not writing x minus 60 very consciously. Whereas on the other hand, I will write x minus 20. That's for the simple reason that x is always in between 20% and 60%. Now we have to use a little common sense here. If there is a 20% solution and another is 60% solution, then the final mixture will always have composition that will be between 20% and 60%. That is the reason why I subtracted x from 60, because I understand that the value of x has to be less than 60 and greater than 20. And we only take the positive differences here. Having written this thing, now we can quickly calculate it, which is 60 minus x over x minus 20 is equal to 400 over 100. And if you simplify this, you once again get x is equal to 28, which is option A. So these are two approaches that we have used. This is method 2. We call it alligation method or weighted average method. I hope you understood this. I still prefer the very basic and the old approach because it is very crystal clear. There is nothing new that we have to learn. All we have to learn is how to assimilate the entire set of information that we have in the question here. I hope I could make you understand this question comfortably. If you like this video, then please subscribe to the channel and please like the videos. Thank you so much.